Hi, I think we're live. This is Betsy Wilson from Pitt, Sotheby's International Realty in New Canaan and Darien, and I'm here to give you the July 2018 real estate market update. You can get this report by signing up, sending me an email at bwilson@wpsir.com. That info will be at the end as well. So let's get started. New Canaan, July. There were 22 houses sold. This is a little bit down from last year, which was 25. But year to date, for 2018, homes sold from January to July, we're at 118, which is down 21.9% from last year to date. This is because of a number of reasons. We had some weather this winter. I think there's definitely something going on with buyers who don't feel as motivated, and as I talked about in the quarterly update, sellers that aren't as motivated to sell, and some pricing discrepancies. So we definitely are seeing a change and a down market in solds. However, the median sold price, average sold price remain high. We are down about 1.4% on the median sold price. But in general, we're seeing that the solds are not severely discounted at every price point. When you average out the market, we're still doing well in New Canaan. New listings for July, there were 23, which is down from last year in July. However, our listings year to date are 396 listings for 2018 compared to last year when we had 393. So our total listings for 2018 are just about the same as the listings in 2017, despite the month of July showing that less people listed their home. I think this is because buyers are getting smarter and they're starting earlier in the spring season, and we have a general trend for less seasonality in our marketplace, meaning that our spring market spreads out longer throughout the year and our fall market starts earlier and spreads longer, and we see less of the ups and downs throughout the year. We're also seeing that properties that have sold are actually selling for 94% of the list price in New Canaan, which is good news. But the main message there for sellers is to remember that your house will sell when it reaches the appropriate price in the marketplace. Homes do not sell that are overpriced. You'll see the price reduction and then bids. People are not bidding 20% below the ask price. So that's an important point. The homes sold by price range, we see a discrepancy at 1 to 1.5 right here. Blue is the last 12 months and gray is the previous 12 months. So this shows that last year we sold more homes between 1 and 1.5 than this year. However, there are more listings this year, which is the blue graph, than last year, which is the gray graph. So we're seeing more listings at that specific price point. If you look at the number of listings for the price point below that, are one of our starter segments from 700 to 1 million, it's even as of last year, and a lot of the other price points are about even. So perhaps in the market segment, we're seeing some slowing between 1 and 1.5. I personally think that's what we talked about last time during the quarterly update, which is preparation of inventory. I don't think all of the homes in that price point are fully prepared and appeal to the buyers as completed with all of the small fixer-upper things done, and that means that some of those are not selling. Okay, the condo market in New Canaan. There were 4 homes sold in July, which is exactly the same as last year. And year to date, we're at 32 condos sold, which is just down 1 from the previous year. So our condo market is flat, which is good. And we continue to see 95% of asking price, list price to list sold, list price to sold price. So that's good as well. We're not seeing discounted inventory. Also, one thing I want to talk about is this is actually condos sold by price point, price range, and blue is this year and gray is last year, and we can see that this year nothing has sold above 1.5, and there really isn't any inventory in New Canaan above 2.5. That's kind of our record setting for condos. But I did look up what those two were. Last year there was a co-op that sold for 1.6 and another condo that sold for 1.525. And this year we just haven't seen that inventory. So nothing to be alarmed about. What's good to know is that we are selling the same amount of inventory in the 1 to 1.5 range, which is our core condo market in New Canaan. So at a glance that seems healthy, and I think that if someone has a condo that is a good listing or could be a good listing and they've thought about selling, now might be a good time to list and be perceived as the cream of the crop and sell quickly. So thank you so much for watching the monthly market report. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment or reach out to me. I'm happy to answer anything. And if you'd like more information, you can email me at bwilson@wpsir.com or give me a call. My website is www.betsywilson.com. Thank you so much. Bye.